Today, I just wanted to really quickly talk about the state of the market here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I know a lot of people who are living here now and they're trying to buy a house are really frustrated. It's definitely a seller's market right now. The people who are really winning are the people who are selling their house, maybe even moving to a different state, and that goes for every single other state too. But if you look at the homes on market and their average time on market, if you're under 300,000, they're gone in 2 weeks. And that's the way the stats are right now. And it's been lower, it's been a little bit higher, but we're hovering right around that 2-3 week mark, which is absolutely insane. And I think that we're going to see interest rates start to creep up a little bit. That might weed out some of the buyers. People who need closing costs when they're from the sellers are going to have a really hard time winning in a bidding war. When they got people offering 20 grand cash over the asking price, there's no way in hell they're ever going to take your offer where they need to pay 7 grand of your closing costs. So I would say that if you're a first time home buyer, I would definitely start saving your money. I don't know how long this market is going to last, but it could be years. I'd say at least till the end of this year. But as we see builders start to ramp up, hire more people, more builders coming out. Back in 2008, we lost about 90% of our builders, and that's just the United States in general. And we never really recovered from that, and that's why one of the reasons why the inventory is so low. Also, Sioux Falls is growing massively. We have Amazon, we have another big company coming here with a giant warehouse. We have a ton of large businesses, and just the city in general is growing because coronavirus, we never shut down. A lot of people like our governor, and they know that they won't have to worry about their entire state shutting down if the corona thing does ramp up again. So we have a lot of out-of-state people coming in, and a $250,000, $300,000 to someone in California is nothing compared to someone from here. That's our 275 is about our average right now. So it's crazy. Something that what I'm going to do personally is I'm going to sell my house, and then I'm going to sit on that money, maybe pay off some bad debt, and then just sit on my cash and wait. And I'm going to try to find myself a good deal, something that I can value add, maybe fix stuff up. And I think those are the people that are going to win in this shift that we've gone into. It's no longer a balanced market. Now, it's an absolute free for all. It's a knife fight out there. So I think those are the people who are going to win. The people who sell don't have to buy, and then they just hover and wait it out, and then wait for the market to settle down a little bit, and then maybe buy something that has a little bit of value add. Do I see the interest rate shooting up to 7%? Probably not, but you never know. So that's my suggestion, if at all possible, if you're planning on upgrading probably in the next 3 years, I would strongly consider that you research selling your house. And even if you can't find anything to buy, sometimes a realtor can find it off market for you, and you can just buy it without them even putting a sign in the ground, which is really nice. But even if you can't do that, just sell your house and then rent for 6 months till you find something. There's a lot of short-term rentals around here you could do even month to month on some of them, but that's my plan that I'm going to have, just to put myself in a better financial position, lower my money going out, and then save some cash, and then get into something that'll be a good investment for the future. Other markets are pretty similar, but yeah, I know it's really frustrating right now. It's hard to get a house, and if you do find the perfect house, people are putting in 10 offers before they get one accepted, and some don't even get that accepted. They get frustrated and then they end up quitting. But it's just temporary. The market will come back. It's going to rebound. So it's just waiting. Everything corrects. Every market corrects. Stock market, cryptocurrency, real estate, it's all going to correct. It's going to balance back out. So I think the people in 2008 who won were the people who bought at a super cheap discount level. And I think the people that in 2020, 2021 are going to win are the people who sold at the highest price and then bought when it dipped back down. So that's just what I'm going to do, and I could be completely wrong. If you find that you have any different opinions, put them in the comments. I'd love to see everybody's opinion that they have. I'm always willing to learn and, hear people out. So if you found this educational, informational, and or if you just want to subscribe and see more stuff coming out, subscribe, like, share the YouTube channel, and yeah, maybe I'll start doing these little off the cuff things a little more often if I can get some good feedback. So once again, guys, I appreciate you listening to me drone on, but as always, I appreciate you, and until next time.